In this episode of the Advancing Excellence podcast, AOE President Kimberly Kayler discusses the significance of maintaining an inspiring and organized workspace as you begin the new year. Join me as we begin the podcast.
Happy 2025. Welcome to the podcast, Advancing Excellence. This is Kimberly Kayler. I am the president of Advancing Organizational Excellence, otherwise known as AOE. And I'm coming to you on Monday, January 6th, which for many of you may be the first day back into the office. So as I am getting my office ready for the year, I wanted to just talk a little bit about the importance of feeling good about the space that you are in. So my husband actually teases me quite a bit and tells me that I'm not allowed to buy any more pieces of art that have words on them, more signs that have phrases and words, because I have a lot of them. But as I look around my office today, there's some that actually jump out to me that I think are really key to starting the year. And maybe message to take away from today is just the importance of having a workplace, a workspace that actually inspires you and makes you feel good about coming to your desk. So the first one is a sign that I have right above on a shelf above my desk. So I actually look at it when I'm looking at my screen. It says, do what you love and love what you do. And I think that's really key. We, of course, can't all pick all the tasks that we do. You may not even be able to pick the position or the job that you're in. I certainly don't want to sound entitled that we all get to just walk into this world and pick the ideal job. But hopefully you do love what you do and that you are able to show that in everything that you do. The other sign that I have that I look at quite a bit, it's in my office. It says, work hard and be nice to people. And that's probably my favorite one because I think it's really key that we do work hard. And that is a message of our hurry culture we have here in the United States. But I think it's also important that we're nice to people along the way. So that one's a good reminder. We can continue the grind, but how wonderful it is if we can also stop for a moment and remember we can be nice to people along the way. I also have a sign that says happiness is liking what you do. And I do love what I do. So that's a really great reminder to me. With regard to actually just your work office space, we all work differently. Some work really well with all sorts of papers and books all around. You may be more of a minimalist and you need a very clean space. But I'm reminded by a quote from Gretchen Rubin that outer order contributes to an inner calm. And I am truly a big believer in that. We actually spent some time in December as a team, the AOE team. Instead of actually gathering on one of our regular team calls, we kept the time slot on our calendar and everybody spent that hour just doing a little decluttering. So maybe it's going through your inbox. Maybe it's archiving files. Maybe it was taking time to put away some physical files. How important that is. So I invite you, if you haven't already done that, going into 2025, to schedule some time. Maybe you're hitting it. We do feel better if we have decluttered spaces. We have spaces that we actually feel really good in. And again, I understand that everybody operates in a different level in terms of what clutter looks like to them, or maybe what organization looks like to them. But finding a space that you actually feel really good in. So with that, I wish you a really great first week in 2025. Invite you to share any thoughts and comments that you have, any tips that you have for decluttering, maybe just starting small and then just getting at it on a regular basis. So thank you so much for listening to the podcast and have a great day.
Thank you so much for joining us. We hope this session provides value and we hope you will join us for our next podcast.